into the bed, into the bed, into the bed.
In this tutorial, I'm using the Freetress Bulk Bohemian Braid in 20 inches, and I'm using 3 packs of the color number 4 along with 1 pack of the color number 33. And put down your mannequin head, girl. We getting into it now, okay? So as you can see, I'm showing you all what my braiding pattern looks like. It's very, very basic. It's curved on the sides of the head. Some braids are connected, but it's mainly straight back in the crown and posterior regions of my head. And I'm doing something a little bit different. I wanted to use a needle and thread. Notice the needle is curved, and I just braided the ends of my cornrows together to create another braid at the nape. And I'm going to swing the end towards the scalp, and we're literally going to sew this braid down into place. This makes it more sturdy. Honestly, it's a lot neater than using a bobby pin, but you can use a bobby pin. Just be sure to secure the thread with a knot at the end, and this is how it looks, okay? Don't be concerned. It's not bulky like you think. It's fine. Now look at this texture. Isn't this different from me? This aesthetic and style is just ooh. So anyway, I wanted to see how this hair would look when separating it at its full length. And one, I do not advise doing this. I'm thinking like a beginner, so I wanted to show this. If you do separate the hair, cut the tapered ends of the hair on both ends and then begin to separate the hair. Now here at the braid at the nape that we just created, I am going to do the invisible knot method, but it's an alternate method and it's a lot easier. I'm thinking in terms of a beginner and just simplifying this technique so you guys can really master it and feel comfortable doing it, because I get a lot of questions about this particular style of hair. Now again, I'm inserting my latch hook needle downward through the braid we just created, and I'm inserting a 10-inch piece of hair that I did not separate at all, and I'm going to draw the latch hook needle through the braid in the reverse direction, and I'm opening up that loop, and I'm going to pull just one strand of the hair through, and I'm going to pull the hair taut. Now the strand that is above the braid at the nape, I'm going to create a knot, but do not pull on the knot just yet. You want to push the knot towards the braid and then pull the hair taut again. Now once we get past the braid at the nape, we can crochet as normal, and you do the loop and you twist the loop, pull the hair through. You want to twist the loop again, pull the hair through, and on the third and final time you twist the loop, pull the hair through, and you are going to push that knot towards your cornrow and then pull on the 2 individual strands to further secure it in place. This hair is very curly and it's very hard for this hair to unravel, so do not be concerned. Now when I crochet, I am crocheting across in a horizontal manner. I am not crocheting hair into one braid at a time, because that is how you create sparse, sometimes very thin looking crochet braids. So this is a way to ensure that you have maximum volume. I'm using a finger width and a half to separate my crochet knots. Now sometimes you might create a braid that's super large, just like me. This is a struggle braid, and what you don't want to do is crochet through the entire width of the hair. So don't do that. You want to crochet and insert your latch hook needle through half of the braid. Okay, so not the full length. You want to go through half. So, and I'm using the 10-inch pieces in this area because as you get closer to the crown of your head, you want to use pieces that are 10 inches in length. You can use the 20-inch, but make sure you throw some 10-inch pieces in there because this creates more volume and you have to use less hair, so you can use less hair per pack to achieve this look. And I'm just showing you guys, I look a little crazy, but this is where I'm going to start and use my invisible knot method. As you can see, the part is shorter in length, but for any of the braids on the side, I'm using the 10-inch pieces as I get closer to the front. And again, it's easier to separate this hair once you cut it, especially when it's in the 10-inch length. And here you go. You see I'm styling, profiling, looking a little crazy, but trust me, I fill that out nicely. Now for our invisible knot method, for the bang portion, I'm just going to show you how I separate the hair. I'm very gentle and neat about it. Make sure that you always, caress your hair so that you get the maximum curl definition prior to installing it. Right here, very close to the front of my hairline, I'm inserting the latch hook underneath the braid. I'm inserting the hair into the hook, closing the latch hook, drawing it in the reverse direction, relieving the needle from the hair, opening up the loop, and I'm going to tease out a very small portion of hair with my right thumb and index finger, and I am holding on to the remainder of the hair, the bulk of the hair, with my left hand with like a super death grip. Seriously, you gotta hold on to it. And I'm using my left thumb and index finger to hold the loop as I draw that thin piece of hair through. And I'm gonna twist that loop and pull that strand through one last time to make sure it's really secure. Pull on both ends very taut. And I'm gonna show you guys. This is a little bit advanced, and if you're not comfortable, it is okay. Take your time, do your research. I sped it up here. If you guys would like to see a more in-depth version, trust me, I got you. I really think I need to do like a series on just crochet braids, like the technique alone. And I really, really love how this hair looks for the invisible knot method. It's like really, really neat. And yes, I did go ahead and cut the hair into a more shorter lane just to frame my face and to create a more volumized look. And I really hope this tutorial was helpful for you guys, and I hope you guys enjoy it as much as I did.